It's an offense under the law, whether you throw acid or you force somebody to drink it. It's an
Yes.
offense. But in the Disabilities Act, my lord, the only it is restricted to my lord, those where you throw acid.
सर दिल्ली में एसिड खुला बिक रहा है. हमने 2020 में भी सर्वे किया, दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट में अप्रोच किया. हाई कोर्ट ने फिर कह दिया कि गवर्नमेंट इस पे कुछ करेगी, पर इम्प्लीमेंटेशन बिल्कुल नहीं है. और अभी भी हमने पूरी दिल्ली में सर्वे किया है, एसिड खरीदा है, पूरा रिकॉर्ड है हमारे पास, अदर स्टेट्स में भी किया है, लेकिन हम ये देख रहे हैं कि बिल्कुल भी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन कहीं भी नहीं है. आसानी से इवन गलियों में एसिड आवाज देकर बेचा जा रहा है.
2 हफ्ते के बाद इस इशू को टेकअप करना है
जी
इस पे एक बना करके स्कीम के कैसे है, क्या किस तरह इसको बैन किया जाए,
जी
इसके ऊपर एक बना करके दो. इस पे हम पूरी इस पे करेंगे, सख्ती से कार्रवाई करेंगे.
Case of acid victims, your lordships have been kind enough, my lord, to take up this issue and ask, my lord, for the government to look at it. They want to frame a policy. But I have one pressing requirement, which I must tell you.
Only one thing, Mr. Rodgi. So I'm not opposing you, I'm supporting you.
Yeah, I know.
But
I
on
have
the
only
last,
one submission to make.
only a minute more. On the last occasion, my lord's very right concern was that the petitioner's impression that throwing acid is an offense, but to force someone to drink acid is not an offense. And therefore, my lord,
Pointed out by this petitioner.
That's what I am saying, my lord. In
the
short,
offense under the right of persons
Under
with
the-
Disabilities Act.
yes, but one second.
Only a minute. My lord, I called the officers, my lord, and we found out that it is an offense now under the Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. It's section 124, voluntarily causing grievous hurt by use of acid,
That's
etc.
correct. It is an offense. The problem is, it's an offense under the law, whether you throw acid or you force somebody to drink it. It's an
Yes.
offense. But in the Disabilities Act, my lord, the only it is restricted to my lord, those where you throw acid. So the second part,
It may be offense, it might be, but the victim who
Yeah.
are entitled to certain benefits.
only if, my lord, they are victims where it is thrown on you.
Exactly. So as victim, they are denied that benefit.
Yes, so a victim, my lord, who is asked to drink, which is an offense here, is declined, my lord, the benefit in the beneficial law. So, my lord, our request is, my lord, these are events which are happening every day. These people require, my lord, what you get.
That provision of Disability Act.
Yes,
We will have to
You get a
amend
charge
the
to the
schedule, not the act.
yes.
We will have to amend the schedule, not the act. If your lordship
Correct.
takes
No, my
note,
lord, till you amend the schedule, I am asking, my lord, for an order under Article 142, like Vishaka, that till it is done, my lord, they must get their benefit. How will they survive? Now, my lord, your lordship sees, the first page is BNSS, the solicitor is right. My lord, your lordship will find,
Hurt by use of acid, etc.
yes,
So that
or
is-
by administering acid to that person, that will include drinking, etc., etc.
drinking acid covers.
It was in IPC also, solicitor is right. Now, my lord, kindly come to the last page. Insofar as, my lord, the Disabilities Act is concerned, the disability, my lord, is, see, my lord, ZC, specified disabilities in the schedule. Now see schedule, my lord. One is physical, CE, my lord. Acid attack victims means a person disfigured due to violent assaults by throwing of acid.
We understood that.
So this is incomplete, my lord, in terms of the offense. It should include or administered as required by law. It is our submission, my lord, in the Disabilities Act, my lord, subject to a procedure being followed. Once you show the disability, you get a unique identity, my lord, card, etc. And you get, my lord, in some states, 8,000 rupees a month. Now, this benefit, my lord, is being deprived here because of the narrow schedule. The solicitor is right. You have to amend the schedule to bring it in line with BNSS. But till then, what should happen, my lord? Either they should amend it immediately, or till then, my lord, months are passing by. These people are without, my lord, any.
In fact, because of the new act bringing a correct definition,
Correct.
this 2023 Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita.
It was there in IPC also, my lord.
No act, old act, same.
It was there also.
The-
I am very good. The second page is the IPC, my lord.
in 2016.
Correct. It's an omission in 16. My lord is right.
Only
He is
one
right.
thing,
It's an offense under
Mr.
the IPC
Rodgi,
also, my lord.
Mr. Rodgi, the
Yes.
my lord, I must inform your lordships, the concerned ministry has already forwarded this proposed amendment in the schedule to the Legislative Affairs Ministry. And, my lord, it can be done, my lord. I can
That's very,
expedite it, my lord.
that's very fine. If you do that, solicitor, it will give a lot of relief, my lord, to those who are, my lord, suffering like,
Solicitor, what is the exact words that you are introducing
Yeah.
as per the proposed amendment?
I don't have the words, exact words.
If your junior could forward that,
yeah,
we can, subject to the passing of the amendment or the notification, direct that the interregnum, the proposal may be implemented.
correct. That's what I'm requesting.
My lord, your lordships,
That's what I'm requesting.
my lord, we have
May I suggest, ma'am?
incorporated,
Let us see exactly what words they are introducing.
my lord,
So,
we,
may
my
I
lord, I'm
suggest?
instructed to
Your
say,
lordship keeps it next week, the solicitor may show the proposed amendment to the schedule. Your lordship will have a look and then we can work it out.
kindly, my lord, do that. And if your
Very fine.
lordships are inclined to, my lord, in the interregnum, after
Yes,
my
sir.
showing it, pass
Yes.
as 142 direction, I will not oppose.
But that would be subject till you pass.
That's right.
Certainly, certainly,
Be
certainly.
like Vishaka, my lord. It's like a Vishaka direction.
Mr. Mehta, immediately we must fill up this.
Casus omissus.
I think I may be able to bring something, my lord, concrete on next week.
Lord,
We
just
can
one thing.
expedite.
Your lordship,
But
my lord,
one
may
thing-
indicate in the order and then keep it next week.
Say, this matter, Mr. Srivastava, from the Supreme Court Legal Services.
That's okay.
So, while enlarging the scope of these proceedings from certain interlocutory orders passed by the Delhi High Court, the challenges being faced by victims of acid attacks are sought to be effectively addressed by this court. One of the issues that has been pointed out at the outset by Sri Chaudhary, Senior Counsel and amicus curiae, is to the fact that the victims of acid attack as a result of that those victims of acid attack to whom, inverted commas, to whom the acid is administered by force have been who are the word administer is below. Don't use the word force. Who are administered acid have been inadvertently excluded from the specified disability category under the provisions of the Right of Persons with Disability Act 2016. He points out, and rightly so, that under section 326 capital B of the Indian Penal Code 1860, whoever throws or attempts to throw acid on any person, inverted commas, bold, or attempts to administer acid to any person, or attempts to use any other means, dash dash inverted commas closed, was held to have committed the offense under that provision for which the minimum sentence was not less than 5 years, and which could be extended to 7 years, along with fine. Next paragraph. IPC 1860 has now been repealed by the Bharatiya Nyaya Samhita 2023. Section 124 in bracket 2 of BNS 2023 reiterates that whoever throws or attempts to throw acid on any person, inverted commas, or attempts to administer acid to any person, or attempts to use any other means, dash dash inverted commas closed, shall be punished with imprisonment of either description, shall be punished with imprisonment of not less than 5 years, and which may extend to 7 years, and shall also be liable to fine. Next paragraph. However, don't say however. Next paragraph. The rights of the Persons with Disabilities Act 2016 defines varied disabilities And if a person is found suffering with any such disability is entitled to certain benefits under that statute. Section 2 in bracket ZC of 2016 Act defines inverted comma specified disability means the disabilities as specified in the schedule as per. Next paragraph. The schedule appended to the 2016 Act contains a list of specified disabilities. At serial number 1, it defines physical disability, which includes at serial number E, inverted commas, acid attack victims means a person disfigured due to violent assaults by throwing of acid or similar corrosive substance. बल्कि एक ना फिजिकल डिसेबिलिटी जहाँ पे है ना वहाँ पे at serial number A, locomotor disability, define locomotor disability, comma, including capital type of, including, then small e, so and so. Next, we find here that if a victim has been administered acid, comma, such victim does not find included within the expression, inverted commas, acid attack victims. What's the word disfigured? Disfigured suggests only external disfigurement of the body and not the internal scars of injuries due to administration of acid. Next paragraph. Land Solicitor of India at this stage submits that the nodal ministry has already proposed to amend the schedule appended to the Disabilities Act 2016. Next paragraph. We have considered the submissions. Next paragraph. Pending the suitable amendment in the schedule attached to 2016 Act, it is directed that for all intents and purposes, especially to give effect to the legislative scheme of 2016 Act, it is directed that, inverted commas, acid attack victims, inverted commas close, shall also include the victims to whom the acid has been administered and shall further include those who have suffered internal injury even if there is no outer disfigurement of the body. Even if there is no outer disfigurement of the outer body. Also, such amendment shall be deemed to have been such this explanation, this clarificatory explanation shall be deemed to have been included at serial number 1, capital A, in bracket small e, of the schedule from the very inception when the Disabilities Act 2016 came into force. Next paragraph. However, it will be appreciated if the ministry concerned formally notifies the deemed woman, is to post the matter after 2 weeks for necessary
I'm
compliance.
very grateful.
What about the state governments and the state legal survey authority? Mr. Saxena, you need to take instructions from all the state legal survey authority. And please see that the victim compensation scheme, the free legal aid, out of funding, these three
There's no other fate, no fate.
are immediately taken up.
Your Lordships, as there was also, I appear for the Bombay High Court. Your Lordships will see BNSS section 396 and 397. That will be helpful in this, Your Lordship, because there is a special scheme for the victims.
Mr. Tushar Mehta,
Yes, Manoj.
please also consider one thing. Yeah, I'm not sure, when was 326B added in the IPC of 1860? Just see the old act.
Yeah, I'll just, Manoj. 326B was added, Manoj, in 2013.
2012.
2013.
Now,
After the Nirbhaya case.
now, despite in 2012, the punishment was not less than 5 years, it could go up to 7 years.
Yes, Manoj.
Unfortunately, there has been no deterrent effect of the provision. The cases have increased, victims have multiplied, and rather more brutal and more ruthless and barbaric attacks have been made. Now, in 2023, it's absolutely parliamentary prerogative that what should be the
Punishment, quantum of punishment.
punishment. But don't you think that this punishment should have been slightly
No, my lord, sorry for the
harsher than
sorry for
what
the
it was there earlier?
my lord, the actual punishment is not less than 10 years up to life. Actual attempt is my lord 7. My lord, the Chief Justice may see in the sheet we have given.
But
The first part is 124(1). It can be, my lord, whoever
No,
throws, etc.
The Honorable Court is looking at 326B.
two
Old,
things
old.
need to be,
Or the older one.
two things need to be probably required to be revisited.
Yes.
One is quantum of
It was the same, my lord. In 326A, it was, my lord, life. 326B attempt was same. It has been carried out same, my lord, in BNSS.
It is same.
Same.
It is same. There is no change. Now we are not. Why? That's why we are pointing
Yes.
out that 12 to 2023
Yes.
in a period of 10 years,
Yes,
the alarming increase in cases
it's tremendous.
is itself a serious issue of consideration, that we should have probably brought a more robust mechanism to prevent this kind of. So two things can be actually done. One is the adequate enhancement in sentence, and second, presumption, the onus of proving.
Yes.
Once that, because this is an offense which is on which has its very
The
serious
reverse burden.
impact in seconds. Therefore, the victim must immediately be absolved from the responsibility to prove. The onus must shift on the person who has been named. Let him
Lord,
prove his innocence.
I undertake to immediately and today itself, my lord, bring it to the notice of the government for doing the needful at that end, my lord, because
My lord, can I also say, my lord, to the Chief Justice? My lord, some years ago, I remember, maybe 10, 15 years ago, this court had taken up the issue, my lord, even of sale of acid. Can you just sell, my lord, sell it like a pan? You can go and buy, anybody can buy.
That is
another
that
very
is the
serious issue.
Yes, so, my lord, there was some mechanism.
intervention which Bangladesh has done. They have
Yes.
an acid control order where the
Yeah.
possession, sale, and
I will pull out on the next state, my lord, orders of this court, which I remember, my lord, were done. I'll pull out to see.
That is another issue, Mr. Rogi. Today we don't want to
Yes,
address and pass an order.
yes, yes, sir.
Definitely it requires to be done something.
You must have a control order. You can't just go and buy it.
It is available at a brick nook and corner, and this is how the particularly,
Actually-
unfortunately, the youngsters.
Actually, like buying a gun, my lord. Instead of buying a gun, you spend 50 rupees, get a bottle of acid from somewhere, just throw it at somebody, my lord, passing by. They're completely disfigured for life. Unable to carry on.
And
Unable
why not to attach the assets, even including a share in the joint in the family property, co-parenting property, self-acquired property of parents or anything. The victimizer, the accused,
Yeah.
and that share must immediately go to the victim.
yes,
And let the parents also realize it, because it's
right.
something that only children do it.
no, there is, I'll assist your lordship, but there is a provision.
Affairs is what happens. Generally, it's those kind of things. Only women, my lord, are victims of this. No man is ever a victim. It's all because of relationships. My lord, if you can attach somebody's acid in a PMLA case, you can certainly attach it, my lord, where you have virtually destroyed a life. At the age of 15, 20, 25, life is gone. I think it's a very, very salutary suggestion. to the Chief
Yes, my
Justice.
lord, I'll
Kindly have
put
a
it,
look at that.
I'll put it to that, but
We'll
my lord,
frame,
there
let
is a,
us frame, we'll frame it for your lordship's consideration.
lord, your lordships would know, lordships are aware.
Mr. Mehta, the victim compensation schemes are there, understandable. There is some amount which is not even, which may not even provide solace. What to talk of the self-respect,
Yes.
dignity, employment, sustainability. That
Yes,
amount,
yes.
but we understand that maybe that some of the states are not in a position to contribute. So why not the victim must, the accused must suffer?
Must
Pay
suffer.
for it?
Lord, there is a provision subject to my lord verification in CRPC at the end of the trial. The court is entitled to compensate the victim the way it wants to.
Lord, there are also, if I
Will
may,
come
if I
after
may
10
insist,
years or
Lord.
20 years, life
My
is
lord-
gone. These are practical events which happen.
Need to bring a
What
very.
My lord, under the Poisons Act,
now provides for
Yeah.
a scheme
Yeah,
for payment of
I know, but Milord,
and
it's,
also medical, medical.
I've seen that.
medical-
But Milord, that is not enough, as the Chief Justice says, not enough to wipe out the tears of that person, Milord, who has been
It's too
disfigured
little,
only
too
because
late.
of a
Lord, it's
relationship.
too
Only
little,
because
too
of a
late.
relationship,
That's
Milord,
what Mr.
this has
Rogi
happened.
is right in saying.
Milord,
Milord,
if
Too
the
little,
solicitor
too
can
late.
use his good offices to tell the government the observations of the court, I will also the next day try and frame, Milord, I'll check Bangladesh.
I'll do that, my lord. I shall
Frame
do.
that and show it to you, Lord.
Lord, there is the Poisons Act. My friends may look at the rules framed under the Poisons Act in 24. That because that deal with the specific rules framed by state governments under the Poisons Act of 1999. In Delhi, they're known as the Delhi Poison Possession and Rules, Lord. So these deal with acid specifically, Lord. And you can't sell it without a license, and you have to record who you're selling to. They're not adequate, but there are rules.
We are looking for
Not
pan-India
happening.
basis. We want a.
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying, those rules are not adequate.
Anybody can go and buy. It's not
Absolutely
happening.
right. Those
See,
rules
first
are
thing
only on
need to
paper.
be the
Yes.
control over this sale of this. The
Very true.
There need to be a control order on it. Control
True,
order,
Lord.
and then those who are allowed to sell, their full description, and they must be made co-accused if they sell
Yeah.
it.
If they
up
sell
to
it
the a
under the
particular
table.
age group.
Yes,
They are found
as
guilty,
accomplice.
it should be a vicarious criminal liability on them also then. And secondly, that how you really.
Lord, how is the license granted? My lord, may also they have to see how the license are being granted to people to sell.
This offense has nothing to do with reformatory principles.
No, it has to be deterrent. It has to be deterrent.
They need to be dealt with absolutely with
An
the.
iron hand.
So long as the law permits, it must be, our approach should be very, very extremely hard on it.
Lordship according after 2 weeks, Milord, we'll give that material and they will
We
give
shall
it.
also, I'll also present
I'm very
whatever is
grateful
the
for your Lordship.
We'll take up after 2 weeks.
Lord, consideration.
Lord, I just wanted to report back, Lord, just one thing. Lordship had asked me to represent the party in the appeal. The appeal is being, there were some modifications and records we needed. It is coming up for hearing tomorrow, Lord, just to bring to your Lordship's notice.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Luthra. Thank you. You are
Lord, it's my duty. I'm grateful your Lordship thought of me.
Oh, bless you.
The petitioner wants to speak if you.
सर I'll take just 1 minute. सर दिल्ली में एसिड खुला बिक रहा है. हमने 2020 में भी सर्वे किया, दिल्ली हाई कोर्ट में अप्रोच किया. हाई कोर्ट ने फिर कह दिया कि गवर्नमेंट इस पे कुछ करेगी, पर इम्प्लीमेंटेशन बिल्कुल नहीं है. और अभी भी हमने पूरी दिल्ली में सर्वे किया है, एसिड खरीदा है, पूरा रिकॉर्ड है हमारे पास, अदर स्टेट्स में भी किया है, लेकिन हम ये देख रहे हैं कि बिल्कुल भी इम्प्लीमेंटेशन कहीं भी नहीं है. आसानी से इवन गलियों में एसिड आवाज देकर बेचा जा रहा है.
2 हफ्ते के बाद इस इशू को टेकअप करना है
जी
इस पे एक बना करके स्कीम के कैसे है, क्या किस तरह इसको बैन किया जाए,
जी
इसके ऊपर एक बना करके दो. इस पे हम पूरी इस पे करेंगे, सख्ती से कार्रवाई करेंगे इसके ऊपर.
ठीक है
एक
सर.
if my learned friend Manoj, the learned party in person can give me in writing, Manoj, I'll take it up with the Delhi government as well as central government.
Give a note to
Yes, note and a report.
and tell us the complete framework how we can really enforce it.
Yes, sir. Even sir,
And unless there will be some, unless you will hit those the shopkeepers who are keeping it,
yes, sir.
then nothing can prevent. So how to entangle them also in the within the criminal prosecution framework? Be very, very important.
So we will
That need to
procure
be
60
really
bottles of
taken.
acid in 5 districts of Delhi in this past 4 months. There's a detailed report. I'll be sharing it with your lords on the next day.